Good morning. Welcome back inside the orchard. We are outside today. It is finally beautiful here in Southeast Michigan, and I will not complain about the heat anytime. But I'm sitting here with Harvey. He's our lettuce bowl planter, and it was time to harvest him a little bit. So with these lettuce bowl plants, what I've been learning is that you really have to prune them so they don't overgrow in order to make sure the plant is highly successful. So that's a really interesting concept, and if you're new to the loft, one of the biggest things that I'm interested in is the story that things tell us, which is really a representation of our inner architecture and our inner environment, which I always find very fascinating. But Harvey's been teaching me a lot, and I had my mother-in-law over last night, and we were having burgers, and she had said she had a lettuce bowl planter from Rulig's a couple years ago, and she said it was beautiful and it did really well, but she didn't prune it and he ended up dying. And I thought, how interesting is that? That you literally have a plant that will need, not just wants or can feed you, needs to feed you, needs to be pruned, needs to be taken from in order to sustain life. So while you feed it and nurture it, it needs to feed and nurture you back in order to keep the ecosystem evolving and healthy and stable. And I thought, what an amazing representation for how life really is. There's never really a situation where you're in a relationship or reciprocity or the exchange of energy and support is not vital to that relationship. Does that mean if the exchange isn't balanced or supported that you'll lose that relationship forever? No, probably not. But it might mean that that relationship isn't as healthy as it could be. It isn't as nourishing as it could be. It isn't as satisfying, or maybe you're not in as much content nature with that relationship. So I thought Harvey was such a good representation of how reciprocity in a relationship really works. And even if you're an excessive giver, but you don't take, that can cause problems. And even if you're a excessive taker and you never give, we know that causes problems. So it's really about the balance that comes full circle to support the ecosystem. And I've already pruned Harvey to the point where I think he's ready to go back inside. The heat feels like it's wilting him a little bit. So I'm gonna jump and put him inside, but I thought that was such a good representation that we can all learn from. And that's really what I believe natural intelligence is. It's the ability to learn from nature in the most simple systems and ecosystems that really can't be lied to or reconstructed. It's the most natural experience that we have. So it doesn't really matter what narrative we build around it. If it doesn't get what it needs and it doesn't give what it needs, it won't flourish and thrive. So just a wonderful example from Harvey here this morning. I hope you all are well. Enjoy the sunshine wherever you are, and we will see you soon.